90s, I was struggling with what was called seasonal depression. And in the winter times in the Northwest, I would get very low in energy and sad. Eventually, I fell so low that I perceived that I needed a lift. And so my father, who's a retired physician, asked me if I would consider maybe taking an antidepressant because he had seen them work for his patients in the past. So he prescribed me Zoloft. I thought, well, my grandfather was depressed and he took an antidepressant, and my mother has taken an antidepressant, so I must be depressed too, and therefore I must have to take an antidepressant myself because this chemical imbalance thing must run in our family. So I bought into the idea that Zoloft was something that I needed. I even, on some level, started to think that if I was depressed, that it was like a form of Zoloft deficiency, and that I needed to take more Zoloft to correct the depression in my life. And I viewed my feelings in a chemical framework more than really trying to look at the full context of what was happening in my life at the time. So in August of 2012, our dog Charlotte died, and it was more sadness than I knew what to do with. And I made the decision in August to take more Zoloft. After all, I was depressed, and Zoloft is an antidepressant, so if I take it, it's going to make me less depressed, right? So I did. I took more. And, it seemed to help. I was more creative. I could drive longer distance drives without having to stop to go to sleep. I had more ideas and just more energy for life in general. And that kept growing. I got more and more optimistic and higher energy and started to sleep less and less, and eventually went about 5 days without sleeping at all and was really all over the place. So that obviously caught the attention of people I worked with and my friends and Beth, obviously. And she was advised by some friends that I probably needed to go to the emergency room, that this has gotten out of control. So we went to the emergency room, and that's really when my life changed a lot.